Hello, welcome to English for Everyone. Today we're going to practice with some pronunciation of some crazy words. Words that don't sound like they look. We're going to practice berry, buried, busy, business, poor, poor, flower, flower, and salmon. Let's get started. First word is bury. Bury is a verb. The dog is burying his bone to put underground. He wants to bury his bone. Pronunciation, bury. The dog wants to bury his bone. Air, bear, bear. Berry, berry, berry. Like strawberry, berry, burying. In the continuous action, the dog is burying his bone. Pronunciation, air, bear, bear. Berry, berry. Berry. Burying, 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 burying. Let's practice. What is the dog doing?
The dog is burying his bone.
What is the dog doing? Very good. And the verb bury in the past, buried. He was buried in the cemetery. Pronunciation, buried. He was buried in a cemetery. Buried. Air. Bear. Bury. Buried. 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 Let's practice. Where was he buried?
He was buried in the cemetery.
Where was he buried? Very good. Next we have poor and poor. They have the same pronunciation. Adjective, poor. He doesn't have a lot of money. He is poor. Verb, he's pouring the water into the glass. Poor is a verb and poor is an adjective. Poor. The man is not rich, he is poor. Or, pour, pour, pour. Pour the water into the glass. Same pronunciation. Or, pour. Pour the water into the glass. If it's a continuous action, continuous, pour, pour, pourri, pouring. He is pouring water into the glass. Pouring, pouring. Let's practice. Is he rich?
No, he is poor.
And what is he doing?
He is pouring some water into the glass.
Is he rich? What is he doing? Very good. Next we have flower and flower. They are pronounced the same. It's a beautiful flower. It's countable, one beautiful flower, it's a beautiful flower. I cook with flour. This flour is not countable. I need some flour to make some bread. Do you have any flour? Pronunciation, flour. These are flowers. Pronunciation, full, ow, flow, flower. One flower and two flowers. These are flowers. And I use flour to make bread. Pronunciation is the same. Full, ow, flow, flower, flower, flower. Same pronunciation. Let's practice. Is this a beautiful flower?
Yes, this is a beautiful flower.
Do you have any flour to make some bread?
Yes, I have some flour to make some bread.
Is this a beautiful flower? Do you have any flour to make some bread? Very good. Next we have salmon. That's right, we don't say salmon, we say salmon. So, salmon is a fish. If you're talking about the fish, it's countable. I caught a salmon in the river. But if you talk about food, It is not countable. It is a form of meat. So I would like some salmon. If you want to count this, you can say a salmon steak or a salmon fillet. Better is just some salmon. I had salmon for lunch. Pronunciation, salmon. A salmon is a fish, and I like to eat salmon for lunch. Salmon. S. A. Sa. Sam. Sam. Salmon. 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 Let's practice. Do you like salmon?
Yes, I like salmon.
How often do you eat salmon?
I eat salmon once a week.
Do you like salmon? How often do you eat salmon? Does she like salmon? How often does she eat salmon? Very good. And last, we have two words here. Busy is an adjective. He is very busy. He doesn't have time. He's very busy. And business. If you're very busy, maybe you're doing business. Business is not countable. They're doing business. Business is not countable if I say they're doing business. But if it's one company, he owns a business. Or if it's a way of making money, it's a good business. Pronunciation, busy. I'm very busy today. B. Z, biz. E, busy. 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 And business. B. Z, biz. Bizn. Business. S, business. 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 Let's practice. Is he busy today?
Yes, he's very busy today.
Are they doing business?
Yes, they're doing business.
Is he busy today? Are they doing business? Very good. Does he own the restaurant?
Yes, he owns the restaurant.
Does he own his own business?
Yes, he owns his own business.
Does he own the restaurant? Does he own his own business? Very good. So selling ice cream is a good way to make money. So it's a good business. Is selling ice cream a good business?
Yes, selling ice cream is a good business.
Is selling ice cream a good business? Very good. So remember these crazy pronunciations. Berry, buried, busy, business. Poor, the same pronunciation. Flower, the same pronunciation. And salmon.
Thank you for watching.
And if you want to improve your pronunciation and avoid mistakes, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.